Hello, everybody. My name is Dima Rudenko. I'm the founder of SaaS Founders Community, and I'm helping founders of software development companies to create a consistent flow of sales opportunities and find new big clients via LinkedIn. Today, we're going to talk about internal sabotage or simple sabotage. You know that the term simple sabotage is borrowed from the world of sabotage, actually the military world, and refers to the use of covert methods to undermine the productivity of organization. In the context of the software development, this means using sophisticated techniques to slow down the release of updates, the delivery of value to customers, and overall progress of the project. So we're speaking mostly about technology sabotage. So according to Software Engineering Research Institute, in 2022, due to the complexity of IT infrastructure and processes, developers' productivity increased by 23% on average. But the main factors that influence this, that 64% of respondents complain that their projects have too many unnecessary components, layers, and integrations. For example, at Oracle Corporation, the number of microservices has increased from 210 to 340 for large projects on average over the past year. And these make the development, testing, and support much more complicated. Of course, there are some artificial barriers to change. For example, 71% of surveyed organizations have complex change management process that slow down time to market. It's crucial, especially for big companies. For example, at Apple, due to bureaucracy, it makes 98 days on average to prepare a new feature compared to 62 days at Google. Well, for the big companies, it's crucial, but for the small and medium companies, it can be the problem the same. Of course, there are certain obstacles to automation and optimization. And 57% of respondents note that the difficulty of making changes due to bureaucracy. For example, in Microsoft, due to mandatory code reviews and approvals, the number of releases per year decreased from 48 to 28. This is 40% less than competitors, right? Also, we should be very careful with the product sabotage because, for example, excessive planning instead of releasing takes a lot of time, and that's why people would better concentrate on releasing than excessive planning, right? Also, there's a problem with ignoring of user needs. For example, many developers team, they don't really understand the real pains and motivation of the audience. That's why they create unnecessary features and unnecessary process that are not used by users, right? And another thing is discrediting useful metrics. For example, managers often hush up inconvenient facts and metrics that demonstrate real product problems, and instead they show up the, let's say, fake metrics that shows real progress, but they are useless, and this ignores the shortcomings and reduce the effectiveness of the team. Also, we should speak about team sabotage as well. For example, according to Gallup in 2022, only 33% of employees feel busy at work. It means that 67% they don't feel that their, let's say, capacities and their knowledge is used at maximum. So that's why it leads to the flow and high turnover that demonstrates low productivity of engineering teams, right? Also, we see that some managers, they artificially increase the number of staff, right? So they hire unnecessary managers and architects to increase their authority and status. Well, if we think of the optimal ratio of managers to engineers, it can be 1 to 10, not less than 1 to 11. So if you have more managers than this, I think you have excessive, I would say, excessive number of managers to engineers. And of course, if we speak about team sabotage, it's also important to mention the complication of decision-making process. So a lot of companies, they create a lot of regulation and mandatory meetings, approvals, and it makes the releasing and, let's say, the delivery of the value much harder and taking much more time. For example, due to Atlassian research, the optimal decision-making time in IT is up to 2 days maximum, ideally for few hours, right? So the simple sabotage significantly slows down the product development, reduces team efficiency, and reduces software quality. To avoid the silent subverse actions, it's worth focusing on simplicity, user value, and transparency of process and data. It's also critical to build a culture of trust, openness, and collaboration in teams. If you feel this it was useful for you and it reflects to some of your, let's say, pain points and things that you are important for you, please subscribe to our channels in the social networks, and have a really valuable clients and have a really valuable, effective team. See you soon and have a good day. Bye.